Thank you.
Hey everybody, I am at the Hyppo again like it was last night, but this time I've got Stephen DiMare with me. I'm going to turn the camera around on him. Hi Stephen, how you doing?
Doing great.
So Stephen is the owner of, let me just turn it around so everybody can see, the Hyppo Gourmet Ice Pops. And this is your 11th store?
This is our 12th store.
12th store opening.
Yes.
And you started what year?
We started in 2010.
And so when you started, what was your thought process about how easily did you think you're going to be able to make popsicles and sell them and be profitable?
So I thought it might be easy to make popsicles because I was really in love with the idea and working with fresh fruit. Profitability, I did not think was going to be easy, and it actually really exceeded expectations. I thought we'd have a lot harder time getting traction, but where we opened in St. Augustine, we struck a chord with local people, and it really took off, but that was a surprise.
So when you started making these popsicles, what, in the back room of
our little shop,
your little shop?
Yes.
How did you make a business plan first? How did you prepare for that?
Yeah, so I was working at a hotel in Montana, and so when I got the idea, and so I used the last month that I was there during my off time to build a business plan, build a pro forma, start sourcing materials, equipment, estimating build outs, because it's really great to have an idea, but if you don't have all those mechanical pieces built in, then it's hard to get that idea off the ground. So a big part of my job now is doing the same thing, it's like blending creativity with logistics and back end stuff. So a lot of what I do is accounting and emails and administration now, but I also have to be really creative still and really try to push the envelope from what our company's doing and try to be a leader for creativity. So yeah. So
when you started, was it just you, or did you have some backers? Did you have some help?
So it was primarily just me. From a financial side, I was able to raise a little bit of funds through my parents, who chipped in and just thought what I was doing was cool. They didn't think it was going to succeed. I really didn't, we didn't know, but I was going to put everything in it, and it was going to be a great learning opportunity. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur for sure, and anyone who wants to be an entrepreneur knows that failure is not a bad thing. Failure is just a part of the learning process.
Right.
So I wouldn't say I opened the Hyppo thinking I was going to fail, but I opened the Hyppo open to the idea of failure and open to the idea of just really trying to hold a vision and execute that and see where it led. Yeah.
So when you realized that you were actually onto something, what did you do differently, or what did you keep doing the same?
I hired somebody.
Okay. Right.
The first thing you do is start hiring, and I started thinking about growth. When I opened my first store, whenever you start a new project, you have to be really focused on just the one thing you're doing and making sure it's great. This is obviously on a different scale, but even at Airbnb, when those guys first started, they struggled at the beginning, and it wasn't until one of their venture partners said, hey, where are your customers? Go to them, find out what they want, serve them really well, and then this will scale, that Airbnb took off, but it was not a success right out of the gate. And same thing's true at Hyppo. I really tried to focus on just serving our customers in St. Augustine really well, and once that was successful, then that's the first time I allowed myself to start thinking outside.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you basically used your customers to test market your first few popsicles, right? Or do you have to you can't call them popsicles, can you? That's a trademark, right?
Yeah, we call them popsicles colloquially, but you can't use it. It is a trademark word. So on all of our branding and everything, we use the word ice pops.
Gourmet ice pops.
Gourmet ice pops. That word is ready to go. Or you can call them paletas in Spanish, or picoles.
Okay.
That's Portuguese.
That's cool.
Call them, but you shouldn't call them popsicles on anything official.
Yeah, that's what I realized, because I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you had to go through some legalities, I imagine, when you started. Did you have a lawyer? Were you working with?
I didn't have a lawyer. My dad's an entrepreneur as well, so he was my coach early on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so he was able to show me where to go to form an LLC, to file for an FDIN, so I can employ people, how to file payroll taxes, how to pay workers' comp insurance, all of that stuff. You can find on your own, but it's really great to have a coach.
Right. Now, you had just graduated from college when you started the Hyppo, right?
Right. So I was out of UF at the age of 23, and then I worked in Montana at the hotel.
U of F is University of Florida for
Yes.
those of you who don't live in Florida.
That's right. Go Gators.
Yeah, go Gators.
And then so yes, I was 24.
Okay.
Yeah, when I started.
Right. So you were pretty young, but
Very young.
you realized right out of college that you wanted to start a business.
Even before that. Yeah, it probably caused me not to do as well in college as I could have because I was like so enthralled with the idea of opening something, of running it. I love working with my hands and engaging with customers, and this was something I've been dreaming about. It's something I'm passionate about.
So at some point you had to stop dreaming and get to work, right?
That's right.
What was the first thing that you did?
The very first thing I did was make a popsicle. So when I was
Make
still
a
in Montana,
popsicle. That sounds like a
The
plan.
product's gotta be good first.
Yeah.
So I used the hotel guests at the hotel I worked at. I used that as my test market.
Oh,
So I started
smart.
making popsicles, feeding it to hotel guests, getting feedback, and I was like, and then I was sold on it, and this was just so much fun. I love making these. People love eating them.
Wow.
And then I was ready to start thinking about a business, but until you have an amazing product that you believe in, that you get excited about, then it's going to be hard to build a business around.
So passion is built into the process, right?
It's got to be, because there's going to be, they call it the tropical sorrows, which is like the gap between when you start trying to execute your vision and when it actually like becomes reality. And if you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's really hard to make it through the tropical sorrows as an entrepreneur and make it through all the really difficult things.
Yeah.
It's always difficult things. It's always unforeseen things. And as an entrepreneur, it's probably good that you don't know all those things getting in because it might seem daunting. So you just have to be optimistic and go for it. But it is hard, and it takes grit, and it takes perseverance, and that's where being passionate really comes into play.
So you had to source your ingredients, and how did you decide where to do that?
Well, we were really focused on fresh ingredients right out of the gate. That's been the hallmark of our brand this whole time, and so I started, at the grocery store. Quickly realized that they didn't have the volumes or the prices that I needed.
Right.
I started expanding from the commercial farmers market in nearby city in Jacksonville. I started to go there, and those different market stalls were pulling in from a bunch of Florida farms. And then as we've grown in scale, we skipped the market and gone straight to the farms. Now we're getting like pallets of fruit delivered to us directly from farms and directly from those relationships.
So you're working with the farmers themselves?
We are.
And you have relationships with the owners of huge farms?
Yes, and we visit them. We did a company retreat at one earlier this year at a blueberry farm.
Oh, wow.
And,
How fun is that?
It's really fun. It's amazing. It's very rewarding.
Yeah, so you're seeing your ingredients be grown and then bring them home?
And then bringing them home and making lots of them. Yeah.
That's very cool. So how much does health play a part in your business plan, like being healthy? Or organic?
Health is definitely a part of it, but more in the sense of quality of ingredients. Beyond that, we're really focused on like flavor. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and taste. But you have such a wide range of clientele because you appeal to everybody from little children to adults. So, yeah. Was that also part of your business plan? Did you know that you would be able to appeal to everybody?
Yeah, definitely. Appealing to the whole families was a part of it right out of the gate.
Okay, so when you started to think about packaging, what kinds of pitfalls did you run into with, because obviously popsicles, they're going to lose their form if you don't. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, definitely. Packaging was going to be big right out of the gate. So in the early days, we were just using like little plastic sleeves, and then, but at this point, we've had a commercial flow wrapper made for us. That's really helpful.
So in the beginning, did you find the plastic sleeves from like a store, or how did you even?
We found them on Uline. So
Uline, what's that?
Uline is an online provider of a lot of like office supplies and things.
Oh, okay. So that's a good place for people to go when they need like specially.
Boxes, tape, scissors.
Interesting. Yeah.
Anything you need that's like for industrial or commercial use.
And then when you got bigger, you realized that you could just design it. And did you get a printer? And
we had our machine designed by Bosch, and so yeah, the machine itself now is like 25 feet long. It's a big industrial type.
Oh wow, I would like to see that sometime.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'll bet. So when you started hiring people, and you have now more than 100 employees, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So how long did it take you to go from 1 employee to 100 and plus?
Like 7 years.
So, and you're still working on it, right? I mean, you got to hire people all the time, right?
Yeah, we hire people all the time, and it's an improving process for me too. My job's evolving, so I'm constantly trying to get good at the job, and then that job's changing, and I'm trying to get good at the next job.
Right.
That's going to be true for any entrepreneur. Yeah.
Is your dad still coaching you?
Definitely, yeah. I talk to him all the time. He's a phenomenal businessman and a great friend. So, yeah.
Now, let's switch over to the design of your shops. I noticed that, and I'm just going to turn the camera around here. There's a lot of art in this. We'll go look at it later, but you've got a lot of art going on.
Yeah.
So how did you decide how to design your shops?
Our design aesthetic was always going to be, we wanted it to feel homegrown. We wanted it to feel warm. That's why we use a lot of like wood and soft spaces, warm lighting, but we also love colors, and obstacles are bright and colorful.
Sure.
So that's what you see in the shop is in customer spaces you'll see wood for warmth and touchability. Behind the counter you'll see white tile for cleanliness and sterility, and just make sure people can like trust that we're providing good clean food.
Yeah.
And then and on the other side and facing outside you see color to reflect the color of the house. So those are kind of the three tiers.
So when we go into do you patent your different popsicle flavors?
No, we don't.
Or there's so there's no kind of like your recipes, are they protected, or do you have to do anything like that?
We think our recipes are really special, but no, we don't patent them or anything. In a lot of ways that would be counterproductive because
Got it.
we would expose our recipes to public record.
Oh, you got a point there. Okay, okay. And you're always developing new products, right?
Yeah, we're constantly getting to work with new fruits and coming up with new combinations, and that makes it really fun.
Yeah, well, the girls were telling me last night about how they're constantly, trying new products and, testing things out. So you have them do it, or are you very much involved?
I was extremely involved in that process in the first few years, and I built a program for it, but we have a whole team of people in our factory now, and they've been making pops for years. They're all really talented. We call them like master pop makers now, and they've got the ability to build these flavors on their own.
So you were able to give up that job.
Yes, unfortunately, that's the problem with the growing company.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the really fun jobs, you have to bring other people in to delegate. So, but really, really grateful.
So what is one thing that you wish you would have known when you started?
I wish I would have known more about like the demographics of why the store is successful. That happens to a lot of people that find success in the first thing. They don't necessarily understand why it's successful, and so it's taken me like years to figure out what makes our shops tick and what makes it valuable. So yeah.
What is one thing that you think you did right the whole way through that you're really proud of?
I would say I focus on people from the very beginning, whether it's staff or our customers. I've always been really family focused and really people focused, and that's something that I'm really proud of.
So what advice would you have for somebody who wants to start a frozen type food business? Because frozen's way different than a lot of other businesses.
Yeah, I would say it's like any other business, just start doing it. I think the best advice I've ever heard in terms of starting a new project is just figure out what the smallest, most accessible version of whatever your idea is and start doing that. So for me, that when I first got the idea, it was making popsicles and serving them to hotel guests. But if you want to go make high-end pencils, then the first thing you need to do is like make one.
Yeah.
Even if it's rough and crude, figure out what it is that you want to do and how that gets built. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go and sell some more popsicles. You've got let me just show everybody, look at the opening. He's had people in the whole day, right? He's like been really busy.
Yeah, it's been really busy.
Doing a great business. So now I'm going to turn around to us, and Thank you so much, Steven. Say goodbye. Bye.